Okay, first thing, I'm sitting on my bed because that's the only bright spot in the whole house. Winter struggles. And the second thing is I didn't plan on filming this plant nursery because I've watched Jolene's video on floriculture and I knew how awesome this nursery is gonna be. So I wanted to soak in all the plants that were there and the whole experience. And so I was there for 1.5 hours and I was talking to Jonathan the whole time. Jonathan, by the way, is the owner of the greenhouse of floriculture, and he had so much information that I wanted to soak in from him. He has diverse information about how to take care of Hoyas or plants in general, and I just wanted to speak with him rather than filming the nursery. But towards the end of my experience, towards the end of the day when I was billing my plants, I mentioned to him that I got to know about his nursery through Jolene, and he was like, "Yeah, that video really helped him with the business." There were a lot of people who started coming to his nursery right after she posted the video. So thanks so much to Jolene. And he was like, "Yeah, in future, if you get some time, can you just film and post it?" And I'm like, "Really? If it helps you so much, then I should go ahead and take some, videos, some clippings of the whole nursery that I can post on the channel so people can get, there's more awareness to this nursery than it is right now." So I just wanted to put that out there because the video is not that extensive. It's just the highlights of the plants that I found very, very interesting and I wanted to share with you. So take a look. We are at the floriculture and they have so many Hoyas, man. Look at this one. This is a Cumingia. This is Vitiliana, and I got this one. I'll show you in my haul. But look at this nursery. You guys need to totally come here and check out if you are in Bay Area. It's totally worth the drive. That's him, Jonathan. And let's bring this out. I think I got this one too. I'll show you. But they have so many. They have a shooting star. Another Cumingia. Look at this guy. And look at these flowers. This is some kind of orchid. And there's another 75 varieties of Hoya here. Let's start from here. This is Hoya Gold Star. I think Jolene also did a video on this, and that's how I came to know about this place. And man, this place is amazing. I'll link her video down below so you'll know like how it works. They have like a red and blue tag thing going on. I'll explain in a bit, but look at that. So if we come all the way here, these are all Hoyas. And the way it works is they give you like red tag. So if you like something but it's not available yet, so you can just tag it over here. What Jonathan will do is he'll take a clipping from here, he'll route it for you, and then he'll ship it for you. And the shipping is also pretty cheap based on where you are. He does that for you. I actually did that for 3 of the plants. Look at this variegated Hoya Bella. And over here we have Hoya Carnosa Crinkle is what it's tagged. Look at the guy over there. Let me see this guy. He's like burgundy in color. Look at the leaves on this one. If I can show you, it's pretty dark. It's called Hoya Parasitica. I put a tag there because I want that one. And look at this cuteness. Dishadia. And yes, man, you guys need to look at this one too. This is Hoya sigillatus. I need to put a tag here also because I want this one. ficus, and this might be a DS70 or no, this is Housekelia. Okay, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce these names. Man, they're pretty. And then I'm running out of time. I need to be somewhere, but I just want to show you guys how pretty this place is. Look at this one. Splash, waning, perfect size of the leaf, pretty tough. That's all I want. And this is called Hoya calicina. Bunch of Discherias. I think this is also a Discheria bengalensis. Bengalensis? I don't know. Hoya millenii. Wow. I want to show you one. Which one was that? Yeah, this one. Look at the size of this leaf. That's my hand. And that's the leaf size. This is called inconspicula. It's not available, but I've put my tag over here. But it's, how cool is that? Like, you put a tag, you put your date, so you're numbered like in the line, the queue for people who want that one, and then Jonathan will ship it for you. So that's amazing. Support local people. There's another Hoya cumingii. Someone has a tag over there. What else I want to show you? I'm so running late. But yeah, you should go and watch Jolene's video. I'm pretty sure you must have already. But if you've not, go and watch her video and learn about this place. Go have a chat with Jonathan. He's so cool. Well, cool is not the right word. He has so much knowledge that we all need to know about Hoyas, how to grow them. Look at this one. And yeah, I'm gonna make so many changes to how I care for Hoya after this video, after visiting this place. And I want to come here more often, but guess what? It's 3 hours away from my place. Look at this one. Isn't that amazing? He has that, but we're not gonna talk about that because that's too expensive. Look at the flowers. It's an orchid of some sort. Bunch of calatheas. And then he gave me cuttings of this. Okay, so now that you've seen the nursery, I hope you liked it, and I hope you saw some of the cool plants that he has. Oh my god. Yeah, so without further ado, I want to show you all the plants that I got. Let's start with the first one, which is this guy. It's not a sunburn. He said it's if you give them more light, they have like pigmentation that can make the leaf go red or orange. So that's what's happening here. He was sweet enough to repot this plant and put it in a clear pot, so that's really good. And this plant is Hoya vitellina. I'll put it on the screen as well. And it says repot on 12/27, which was yesterday when I visited the nursery. So yeah, that's something that I learned from him. I am learning a lot in terms of how to grow Hoyas. And I thought that they are more like succulents. You water them once and you let them dry out completely. But he gave me like a visual explanation of how you grow Hoyas. So he took this, for example, and then he pulled it out on his iPad, and he showed some wild pictures of the wild where this plant grows, and it grows on the bark with some moss, as you all know, and that moss doesn't get dry all the time. It gets the amount of water that it needs. It doesn't hold that much either, so it doesn't let the roots rot, but the water goes off, but the sphagnum moss stays moist. So what I'm trying to say is this plant doesn't like to be dried out throughout. It likes to be like its root likes to be moist most of the time, and that's how they grow, you know, more in the wild. And I think that's the mistake that I was making. I can just speak for myself. Like, I was watering them and then I would let it dry out completely before I water it again. And I'm seeing some of my Hoyas are not growing that well, but I'm experimenting. So some of them, I water them, like try to keep them moist most of the time, and they are growing more. So that makes sense when Jonathan explained it to me, that these roots like to keep be moist. Look at that. I like the lime color of the leaves and the nervings, whatever they are. And I hope whatever I just blabbered makes sense to you in terms of the moistness and how Hoyas don't like to be dry out, if that's what you're doing, because that's what I was doing and I learned it. The second plant I got, oh my god, this is a very pretty plant. Okay, let me see. Look at that. Oh. Oh. I just watered it and the water is going on my bed. Anyway, so this is my second plant. It's called Hoya cyclina. Let me try to show you. See that? And the vine goes all the way. Look at this splash. And look at the markings. I love this one. The leaves are very thick. And let me pull out the tag so you can see the full name. Okay, so usually what Jonathan does is, like, he has like a mother plant, and then he people would visit him and they would want cuttings out. They would want that plant, but he can't give the whole plant. So what he does is he grows out that plant, takes the cuttings, roots the cuttings for them, wait for new growth to pop up before he can ship it out to those people. And this was one of the mother plant. And he usually doesn't give this out to people because he obviously he needs cutting out of that. But since he knew that I traveled all the way from South Bay, so that's like 3 hour drive to Sacramento, he said, if you want this, I can give it to you right now rather than waiting for the cutting to root and show new growth. So this is the plan that he gave me. Okay, let me show you one more time before we move on to the next one. Look at that. That's so nice of him. So about the prices, I'm not sure. Like, I didn't ask for the final like breakdown of the price, but I know some of them. The first one that I showed you might be $25. The second one, the big one, Hoya cyclina, might be around $40. There are 2 cuttings in total. One has like an aerial root, so that's a little promising. And I think for each cutting he charged me around $10. I really like it. So yeah, those are the 2 cuttings that I got. And the last one was actually a Christmas gift from him to me. And I'm very blessed to get that as a Christmas present. So when I told him that, okay, if YouTube videos helps you out, even though I don't have that many followers, but that's fine. I want to put it out to people who are looking for new cool nurseries that have such extensive Hoya collection. He had like 75 plus species in there. It was magical. Oh my god, the video doesn't do justice to it. It was magical. Long story short, when I came back after filming the video, I came back, he's like, I want to give you a present because you've been doing so much for me. And I was speechless because look at this, you guys. That's the hand, and that's the size of the leaf. This is Hoya verticillata. It has like splash and then some nerves. It has a new growth as well here. And it's called Hoya verticillata. 2 new leaves. That's a present to me. I am so happy. So those were the 4 plants that I got from him. And then when I was there in Sacramento, I visited Green Acres Nursery as well. And I got this guy. So this is Ficus benjamina variegated. Look at the size of this one. And it was marked as, poked me in my eye. It was marked as $9.50. I thought that was a steal because it's in a 6-inch pot. It's pretty bushy and all of that. So when the guy rung it up, it came up as $2.80. This guy. Nothing wrong with it, but $2.80. And I was like, he's like, yeah, $2.80. I'm like, is there a sale going on? Because I don't think it should be $2.80. And he's like, oh, let me check. And then he called someone. And that's when they realized that he scanned a different tag. I don't know what that tag was. And then he scanned another tag over here. And that rung up as $15. So I'm like, because it says right here $9.50. It can't be $15 either. And then he rung up again and it came up as $9.50. So long story short, the tag was incorrect. It should ideally be $15, but since it was marked as $9.50 in my case, they honored that. So I got this guy for almost $10, including some taxes. So that's the last plant that I got. Okay, so yeah, these are the plants that I got from my Sacramento tour, and I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait to grow these Hoyas. I don't want to kill them, or I don't want them to stop growing but not die at the same time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the haul. I hope you like the nursery. I hope this encourages you to visit the nursery. If you are in the Bay Area, I would highly recommend going to the nursery plus talking to John at the same time, because he has so much of knowledge that he would like to put it out there, and it's free knowledge. Take it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.